How are you?
Good. So if you are not speaking, please be muted. If you are not speaking, so Bolanle, you can start.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon, everyone present. It's really lovely to have you all here. Thank you so much for being a part of this particular session and this bootcamp's opening ceremony. My name is Bolanle Ismail, and I am going to be your anchor for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for taking out time to be a part of this particular year's bootcamp opening ceremony. It's really wonderful to be anchoring this program because just last cohort, AfricaAgility's Girls in Tech Bootcamp Cohort 5, I was a member and I did or joined the online branding and marketing cohort track. Thank you so much. It's really surreal to be here on the other side, anchoring this year's edition and anchoring this cohort's opening ceremony. Once again, I welcome you all to this particular agenda, to this particular ceremony that we are holding starting from now. And in the next 2 hours, it promises to be a wonderful ride. Please don't forget to introduce yourself in the chat box, and we would love to hear where you're from, where you're joining us, and how you have heard about us, and how you think this program is going to impact you positively. The first thing on our agenda is the welcome address from our CEO and founder, Anu Gopal. You would have read about her, you would have heard a lot about her. You have already seen her this afternoon if you joined early enough, but you'll be hearing from her. Anu, you have the floor. Please give us your welcome address.
Thank you so much, Bolanle. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to have you here today. So happy. Thank you to our guests, special guests, our trainers, our partners, and you queens that you are here today. I'm so glad to see you here. Congratulations. It wasn't an easy journey, but you made it. So my speech is very quick. Many people always ask me what attracted me to my continent and why AfricaAgility. Why the beginning of AfricaAgility? And the response I always give to everybody is the bank of untapped talents, you. It's because of you. It's the abundance of natural resources that we have in Africa and the beauty of the prosperous future I envision for the continent, which we are all going to co-create together. And ladies, I want to tell you that the journey is not going to be easy, but I want you to be courageous. The word I want to leave for you today is be courageous. And when you are talking about courage, it's not about embracing, courage is about embracing the difficulties that you are going to face on this journey. This 2 months journey that you're about to begin. And I want you to see every challenge as an opportunity for you to grow. We know in Africa, we have electricity issue. In Nigeria, we call it UpNepa. We know data is a problem, and there are so many distractions that you're going to encounter on this journey. But I want you to be fully present. I want you to be here. I want you to believe that you are worthy and you deserve to be here. And no matter any difficulties that comes your way, no matter any obstacle that stands in your way, you are going to overcome it. Courage is also about making healthy decisions for yourself, that you are fully in and you can do this. This is our 6th cohort, and we've had many ladies that started, but they were so distracted that they could not complete this bootcamp. This is a great opportunity. When I was at your age, I graduated 1999 from the university. I never had this opportunity that you are having. There wasn't any bootcamp at that time. I studied computer science for 4 years in one of the most prestigious universities in Africa. I never saw computer. But you ladies, maybe you studied computer science or you are new to computer, new to tech. This is the beginning of a bigger thing in your life. So I say to you, Queen, you are worthy to be here. You've gone through 2 different assessments. We had over 12,000 applicants, but only 1,800 are chosen, and you are one of them. You deserve to be here. You deserve to rise above the ills of the environment that the government and the society has created for you and break through every limitation that is in your way. I want you to see when fear comes your way, just have a positive attitude towards it and just brush it off and say to yourself, I can do this. On Monday, many of you are going to go outside of your comfort zone and start your career in tech. I want you to be bold. If you have any questions for your trainers, please speak up. They are here, they are there to guide you. They are here to equip you with knowledge and with skills. They are here for you to be better. They are here for you to achieve your dream. When you are stuck, please ask for help and speak up. And don't worry about any mistake that you're going to make. There will be so many mistakes, and mistakes are okay. Just make sure that you are wiser. Just make sure that you ask for help. I want you to go through every challenges that you're going to go through in this session. So ladies, I want you to step into your superpower. I want you to say to yourself, I'm stepping into my superpower. Unmute yourself and say this to yourself, I am stepping into my superpower.
I am stepping into my superpower.
Stepping into my superpower.
You can meet yourself
I am
again.
stepping into my superpower.
I'm stepping into my new hour.
Step into my superpower.
So please meet yourself again. Thank you, everybody. Please meet yourself. Thank you. Thank you.
Stepping into my superpower.
All right. I love the way you are saying it many, many times. You've already stepped into your superpower. Wow, I love that to round that up. You know, I love how Margaret Thatcher put
I'm
it.
stepping into my superpower.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Please, everybody be muted now. She said, if you want something said, ask a man. If you want something, ask a woman. I'm hoping that this word, thank you, resonates with you. And it's going to help you to know that you are capable, you are worthy, and you deserve this opportunity. So I want you to be excellent and be diligent. Your dream is about to be birthed. I want you to turn on your light, and because the word is waiting for your manifestation. So ladies, I want to say again, congratulations. I'm rooting for you. And for your colleagues that are not there today, I know it has to do with infrastructure challenges in Africa. Please encourage them to join the bootcamp on Monday. Something great is about to start in you and with you. Congratulations once again, ladies. Bolanle, over to you.
Thank you so much, Anu. Thank you so much for inspiring us. I love to see Anu. I love to hear her speak. She has that ginger. I mean, before now, you may have been doubting your ability to start this. You may have even been wondering how you got to get selected out of the numerous applicants that AfricaAgility had for this particular cohort. But here you are, and our CEO, our founder, Anu, has told you that you should let your light shine. You have already been chosen, you're already here. Please stay motivated to ensure that you get through everything that will be taught and to also see that your life gets better. Thank you so much, Anu, once again, for that inspiring talk. We will be moving to the next thing on our agenda, which is the keynote speaker's address by Francis Okparaucha. One thing I would like all of us to know before Francis takes the floor is that just like you and I, she was once, a student in AfricaAgility. She was a member in the Cohort 4, and so with her. Before she starts a keynote address, I would like to tell us a bit about Francis. She's an accomplished alumna of the Girls in Tech program, just like I mentioned before, and she also pursued data science while she was doing this. So if you are in the data science track, you have her as one person to look up to. Exemplifies determination, passion, and resilience. After completing the program,
Wow, welcome to Africa. I think Bonali just lost. Bolanle.
Time, I would like to hereby on this note, give the floor to Francis Okwa.
So Francis, if you are here, you can just speak. I think Bolanle is having internet issue.
It was one that learned so much from. Can you hear me? I think he's disconnected.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, so during the 3 weeks, I got to learn a lot. Not just learning a lot. I met a lot of people. Like even till date, when I have an issue, when I'm trying to solve one problem or the other, I still reach out to people. So AfricaAgility did not only teach me data science, it also helped me build my network, a network of people who is always ready and willing to help at any point, help me solve my coding problem, whatever it is, I could even talk to. So AfricaAgility is a platform where if you put your mind to it, you're definitely going to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. If you are serious, like determination is just the key word for you to achieve whatever you want to achieve, especially in AfricaAgility, especially in the programming world. Once you're committed, takes, and I'm sure you're actually like I started as an animal scientist. Yeah, my BSc, I read animal science, graduated and started teaching. Yeah, I was a primary school teacher for almost all my life before I said, okay, let me try something different, and I went to data science. And I'm actually proud of myself. Yeah, I'm actually proud of myself to say that yes, today I did not only do do data science at AfricaAgility. I'm also studying MSc from BSc data science, from BSc animal science to MSc data science, and I got scholarships. So it was just all thanks to AfricaAgility. And also AfricaAgility did not just AfricaAgility did not just help me in training me, it also helped me get the internship opportunity at Games. Yeah, it was all through AfricaAgility. I'm still grateful for that. So in everything you're doing, whatever it is you're doing here today, I know some of us, majority of us in my set, we really continued, while some dropped out. It's your goal, it's all on you. Give it your best and you definitely receive whatever you put in. Put in effort, put in hard work, whatever it is. And I'm sure you're actually going to come out very good and very fine. And yeah. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We're still with you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So this is a 3 weeks program, and you're even lucky enough it's remote, it's virtual, so you can actually stay in the comfort of your house to do this. We have to transport ourselves there every day. So whatever it is, put your mind to this, and I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure at the end of it, or you'll come out. See, tech skills are the in thing right now. It's tech skills that will take you anywhere. It will take you to anywhere. I have lots of friends now working from Nigeria with various tech skills. They have like this one, he's doing 3 jobs, all remote, and he's making lots of money. But the thing is that for you to succeed, as I've said earlier on, you have to be committed enough. You have to be ready to do your assignment. You have to put in your best. You have to ask questions when need be, which is very important because you always have questions to ask. I tell people that there are 3 stages in learning programming. I think I'm taking so much time, right? There are 3 stages in programming. The first stage is the wow stage, where you're like, wow, did I just do this? Wow, I just wrote this code. Wow, how did I print this out? And everything, like the wow stage. Then the second stage of every programmer is the stage where it looks like it's getting very difficult. Like, see, at that stage in your life, everybody who actually did whatever programming, coding, front end, back end, product management, whatever tech course or tech program, they all pass through these 3 stages, where the second stage you're like, I don't think I'm smart enough for this. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm not this smart. Everybody passed through that stage because it's the stage where you have to persevere. It's that stage where you need to just keep doing it, even if it looks like it's not working, even if it looks like it's not entering, you just have to keep doing it, because some people will drop out too. Some people will definitely drop out because they'll feel it's too hard. But the truth is that it's you that drop. Whenever you drop out, you're the one that is going to lose, because in the next 1 year, you still try to come back. And you still get to that second stage where you need to just persevere to be able to like overcome that mental block. It's actually just the mental block, but most times we just feel like, oh, I'm not intelligent enough, I'm not smart enough, I can't do it. Even in this training you're going to be starting, you will pass through it. So the thing is for you to just continue, even when it looks like it's not entering, just keep doing what you're doing, just keep learning, just keep looking at your book, just keep looking at that computer, keep reading, keep studying, keep working. My friend told me something when I started, and he stuck to me till today. He said something: make sure that every day you open your laptop to do something, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Let no day pass and you've not done anything, because one thing about coding, one thing about programming, one thing about learning is just keep doing it, just keep looking at it, and then you pass that second stage. Now, once you break through that second stage, you get to the third stage where any programming language, anything you want to learn in this life gets easy for you, because you've been able to overcome that stage where it looks like you can't do anything anymore. Like once you get to that third stage, that's where you actually start making your money, because now you can comfortably, you go for an interview and they ask you, do you have this skill? No, you don't, but you know it's something you can pick up in the next 10 minutes because your brain has already been opened. So for programming, for this journey you're going to be embarking on, some of you might be tempted to drop out, but I'll tell you something. Dropping out is your loss. Persevering is for you to become whatever you want to be. The world is tending towards tech. The world is tending towards, you know what AI is doing now. You really know. So we all know what AI is doing now. And I don't think you want to be left behind. You don't want to be that person that will lose his or her job because tech has taken over. So I don't know the word to use right now, but I will tell you today that this journey you decided to embark on, are you new to the journey, or you've been here before? You understand what I'm saying? Just keep at it, no matter what it takes. Just keep at it. See, it might not be easy. I keep saying this thing because most people tell you, you make your money. But the truth is that it might not be easy. But what makes you if programming was that easy, okay. So if programming was that easy, everybody in Nigeria would become a programmer. If coding was that easy, everybody would become a coder. If it was that easy. But the truth is that there is actually nothing difficult for anybody, only if you want it to be difficult. My mom tells me something which I'm always grateful to her. She says something that there is no dollar in this world. There is no one that cannot learn or pick up any skill. It is you. My niece, she's just 7 years now. I gave her one game to kind of like build and just look at it, learn it, and build it. And surprisingly, I didn't even teach her. She just looked at it, tried to understand it. And before I could say that she had finished it, I was like, okay, do you want to say that it's too simple? Why? Because she just looked at it and she was determined, because I promised her, I promised her an iPad. So she was determined to get that iPad. So what the thing is, I think I'll stop here, sorry. The thing is, what's your determination? What is motivating you? What's pushing you? Let whatever it is that is pushing you or motivating you be stronger than your desire to drop out. When your motivation is stronger than whatever it is that will come up tomorrow, trust me. And I think the major thing that should motivate you is running away from poverty. Guy, you need to make money in this life. You need it. You need to help yourself. You need to help. Yeah. Most people, see, the truth is that most people go into tech because of the money. And if you want to see that money, you need to work. It's not that easy, because everybody would have gone there. If it's easy, I'll make money. So what I'm going to tell you in the final note is, whatever it is you're doing, be determined enough. Let your determination guide you. Let it lead you. Let it be that thing that you hold on to at every point it looks like you need to give up. Let it be that force that drives you to the point where it's, well, I'm not giving up. I have to keep pushing. I have to keep doing this. I just have to keep going, because I don't want to be this person anymore. I need to leave this situation. I need to do this. So whatever it is, just be motivated enough to stand your ground when it looks like it's getting difficult. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Francis. I'm motivated all over again. And I know that every other person who has been opportune to listen to you is now also motivated. While Francis was giving a speech, a keynote address, I noted some things. And this may be some of the things that we have in common as well with her. It doesn't matter the background that you have come from, you are already here, and please stay motivated. At some point, you are likely to, feel the need to drop out, but she mentioned something that let your determination drive you to complete this course. Whatever that determination is, if it is, needing to move away from where you currently are, if it is wanting to run away from poverty, if it is wanting to get, a bit of that tech money, just let your motivation be the driving force and let it motivate you to complete this particular course. Francis, we are truly, truly, truly inspired. We are truly, truly proud of your achievements so far. And we are proud of the fact that you are one of the alumnus of AfricaAgility. Without wasting time, I would like to go to the next thing that we have on the agenda, which is speaking about AfricaAgility. We have Farida Ibidun doing that for us. Farida, you have the floor. Thank you so much. Farida, are you here?
Yes, you just have to unmute yourself, Farida.
Okay, hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So let us all imagine something right now. Can we imagine a world where every girl has the opportunity to unlock her full potential, where she can shape her own future, where she can contribute her unique talent to the world? Yes, you are right. That is the world we envision, and that is why we are gathered here today. My name is Farida Ibidun, and I'm one of the two product owners for Trainer, which is a product responsible for Girls in Tech program. I'm here to take you on an exciting yet transformative journey, a moment that changed everything for us, a moment that sparked a fire within us to contribute something meaningful, to create something extraordinary, which is the birth of AfricaAgility. So AfricaAgility is a non-profit social impact organization funded by Anugopad, with the main objective of fostering an inclusive and diverse tech ecosystem by empowering girls with free technological and technical skills. Our first cohort started in 2020, and since then we have had 5 cohorts, and the 6th cohort will be starting on June 12, which is next week, Monday. Over the years, we have imparted over 10,000 African girls across 35 African countries. We are driven by the mission and vision of creating a global talent marketplace for Africans, and we are strictly aligned with sustainable development goals of tackling, creating jobs and businesses, and combating poverty. Now you may want to ask me, what inspired? Of course, my answer will be, we knew we had the responsibility to break down barriers, challenge stereotypes, and create a platform where girls could not only excel but thrive. We are inspired by the problems girls face in getting equipped and starting a career or transitioning into tech. As if that is not enough, girls also have to struggle with direction and clarity, as there are not enough role models that look like us in the tech ecosystem. Yes, of course, we agree with me that skill itself is not enough at this stage. And then after that, the struggle still continues for them in getting a role. Without job experience, starting as a newbie in tech is hard, and even more harder for girls that want to create their own job and solve a pressing need or problem in the community. And yes, our organization was the first dedicated to tackling those challenges. We created 5 products to solve this problem. The first one is the Girls in Tech program, which is meant to bridge training gap. And then we have Upskill Adults, which is meant to provide adult training and portfolio development, so the girls financially sound, and have a portfolio of projects to get them into their next role in tech. The third product is Mentor, which is meant to provide them industry experience mentors to help them navigate their journey in tech, hold them by their hands till they succeed and thrive. And then we have the fourth product, which is IR. IR is meant to land your dream job in tech, and Incubate R is meant to turn your ideas into sustainable businesses and make you entrepreneurs, solving a pressing need. And of course, this is for risk takers among you who envision a world beyond the regular 9 to 5. And then lastly, we have AfricaAgility, which is a bit different but distinct because it's also part of our dream to help people and processes adapt to the fast-paced world, the world of agility. We want to infuse agility into education at all levels. Yes, exactly what you are thinking. We dare to do something extraordinary, something that will revolutionize the entire tech space. It's a story of resilience, determination, and collective action. And the action that's driving sustainable impact. From the first year we started, when we launched our product, Girls in Tech, to the second year when we progressed and achieved growth, and the third year when we expanded. And trust me, this year we are connecting all the dots. We are launching all our other products beyond Girls in Tech. We're a global leader, combining tech, agile, and products to create mind-blowing innovations. We are creating magic. And of course, we cannot wait to transform the tech industry in the next 10 years. And hold on, this is not just our story. It's a story of incredible individuals, mentors, educators, innovators, and most importantly, the girls themselves, you, who have embraced this vision and are driving changes in your life and communities.
Thank you.
And we are inviting you all again to share in this magic. Today we stand together at the beginning of this incredible journey. Let's celebrate the power of possibilities, the strength of collaboration, and the unwavering belief that together we can shape a brighter future. Our mission is not just about teaching technical skills or teaching you all technological skills in your various tracks. It's about fostering a community of trailblazers, problem solvers, and leaders who will transform industries, challenge norms, and create a world that celebrates diversity and inclusivity. So fasten your seatbelt and get ready for a great adventure, because together we will unleash the potential within each and every one of you. Join us as we pave the way for a future where every one of you can thrive in the world of technology. Let's embark on this journey of discovery, growth, and endless possibilities. Congratulations, African Queens, and welcome to the Girls in Tech program. Welcome to our world at AfricaAgility. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Farida.
Thank
That
you.
was such an inspiring talk about what AfricaAgility represents and what we stand for here at AfricaAgility. If you have joined us and you are enjoying this onboarding session, this opening ceremony, please put a thumbs up with your favorite emoji in the chat box. Thank you so much, Farida. We'll be moving straight ahead to the next thing on the agenda, which is the introduction of board members. There are certain people that constitute AfricaAgility. It is a project that has come to light because of the vision of people and because of the support of so many others. And this here that we are doing is to let you know who our board members are. We are going to be starting with who our CEO is, and that is Anu Gopal, founder, CEO of AfricaAgility. Please put your favorite emoji to welcome our board members. Anu Gopal is our CEO as well as our founder. We are moving to the next board member, who is Kimberly Nelson. She is the president, Global Impact Industries, United States of America. We move to the next person, who is the board member. That's the person of Benjamin Gopal. He is the co-founder, vice president, Audit Bank of America. We also have on our board Folusho Gbadamosi. She is the executive director, Junior Achievement Nigeria. Next is Dr. Rutendo Owen Dingui is the founding advisor, Tribe Africa Advisory, and the non-executive director, British Chamber of Business in Southern Africa. Next on our list of board members is Ife Durosimi Eti. She is the CEO at Economy Nigeria. Also on our board is Jennifer Adela. She is the Senior Vice President, Strategy and Operations at Walters Kluwer. We also have on our board Princess Bright. She is the Senior Ops Manager at Uber and also a Councillor, Labour Party, United Kingdom. We also have, as part of our board members, Sonia Olivia Chio. She is the Chief Marketing Officer, Data Vault Holdings, Inc., United States of America. Thank you so much for listening to us. And there you have our board members. Next on the item of the agenda is the introduction of staff members. And this will be done by Boluwatife Oloruntola. Boluwatife Oloruntola, you have the floor to introduce the staff members that work at AfricaAgility. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Bolanle. So without wasting much of our time, the first person I will be introducing is our Aisha Jimo. Aisha Jimo is the executive assistant to the CEO. And also, the next person is Goodness Okereke, who is our Scrum Master. And next person is me, Boluwatife Oloruntola, the Content and Community Manager here at AfricaAgility. Then we have Joshua Opara, the graphic designer. To every successful design you've seen out there is the brain behind it. Then the next person is Damilola Lawa, the product owner of our upcoming product, which is Upskiller. Then we have Hannah Walkner, who is the product owner for Incubator. It is also upcoming. Then we have Moi Oluwa Adetola, who is the product owner for Mentor. Mentor is a mentorship program and it has started already. And we have Ginika Okonko, who is the product owner for Hire. Hire is also our hiring platform as a product owned by us here at AfricaAgility, our hiring platform. And we have Faridat Ibidum. I'm sure you must have met her, and she is the product owner for Trainer. We also have Shakirat Balogun, who is also the product owner for Trainer. Also, they work hand in hand, and they are the ones that have worked hand in hand and for the success of this bootcamp. Also, we have Precious Nwore, who is the product owner for AfricaAgility. And also we have Sandra Chidera Njoku, who is our branding and marketing. Also, we have Badehon Victoria, who is the account associate. Thank you all. Over to you, Bolanle.
Bolanle, you're muted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Boluwatife, for introducing our staff members at AfricaAgility. For everyone still present, please, if you are with us, let us know that you are here by using your favorite emoji in the chat box. Thank you. We will not take a lot of your time, and we would hereby be moving to the next thing on the agenda, which is the introduction of trainers. This is a bootcamp, and we have so many cohorts here. We have so many tracks, rather, and these tracks are going to be, taken by qualified people, specialists in those areas that you have chosen. And we are going to be knowing those people that will be handling, each of these tracks. So we would have the person of Farida Ibidum. She was here to talk to us about what AfricaAgility represents. She will also be coming up again to talk to us about, our trainers. She would introduce our trainers to us and also give us an overview of what this bootcamp is about. Farida, you have the floor to give us the overview of the bootcamp as well as introduce our trainers to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'll be giving the overview of the bootcamp now. So we have various schools, and I'll be starting with the School of Products. Okay, so we basically have 8 tracks in AfricaAgility, divided into different schools. We have School of Products, which has UI UX, that's product design. We have product management, we have Scrum Mastery, branding and marketing. And then we have School of Data, which has data science and machine learning, artificial intelligence and data analytics. And we have School of Engineering, which comprises of front-end web development and back-end web development. And those are like the 8 tracks that we are currently working on for these cohorts, and that we have been working on. So the next school is School of Decentralized Technologies, which include Web3, Internet of Things, cybersecurity, cryptos, and NFTs. So we have our Cisco, which is our partner organization that offers cybersecurity courses. So you should all check it out on our website as well. If you are interested in cybersecurity and Internet of Things, you can register for any other training courses there. So Web3, cryptos, and NFT is a new training course we are working on. We are partnering with our organization to introduce this into our learning track as well, so that you all can be equipped with it if you are interested and if you are very passionate about Web3. So your GIT journey. I know it's not easy getting here, so I'll first want to commend you all for getting here. And the first journey of applying for this bootcamp. Thank you so much for, for deciding to take your tech journey into another phase. Thank you for joining us at Girls in Tech program. And for the application, we had over 12,519 applicants. Yes, I'm not formulating the numbers here. For you to know that you are privileged and you are very great to be here. For you to be here, it means that you must have passed through series of assessments. So we sent out assessments to you after application. That's after 1 month of application. And we had a whole lot of people who passed. In fact, for a particular track, we had to use 85 for that track, because we just had influx of candidates for so many tracks. So we have to increase our selection criteria. Imagine somebody who has 80 could not qualify for a track, which is product design anyways. So for you to know how privileged you all are for being into this training program. And then we have the onboarding section, which is going on right now, which is also the opening ceremony and the orientation program that we are currently doing. And then the bootcamp itself, which is starting next week, Monday, June 12th, and which will last for 8 weeks. That's 2 months of training. So it's actually 7 weeks. The last week, which is the 8th week, is for your hackathon, where you will all be divided into groups and teams, where you will brainstorm on ideas, you work together to create something valuable, something that can solve a pressing community problem. And before that, between the 2nd and the 3rd week of the bootcamp, we will share a Google form for you all to, to fill in different ideas. Like you have a crazy idea, bring it in. Any of your ideas that you think can change the world, that can solve problems in the community, feel free to input it. And then we are going to select the best ideas to work on for the hackathon. And after that, after the whole bootcamp exercises, you may ask me what is next. And this is where we'll be handing you over to mentor for mentorship, so that you can be paired with industry experts to get mentorship. You will agree with me as well. Just like I said in my when I was introducing AfricaAgility, that having this is not enough. You also need people who hold you by your hand, who can hold you up on that journey. People who are already successful and can teach you and put you under their care, so that your journey in tech can be a wonderful one. And then after that, we have partners. So we'll be handing some of the best students, qualified students, into our partner organization for internship opportunities. Yes, you are right. This internship opportunities is not for everybody. It is for selected people who have gone through the bootcamp, met the criteria for attendance, for the certificates, so those are the people we'll be looking out for. So I will use this opportunity to also say that ensure to be the best you can in your training tracks. And after that, you can also go into our programs. You can go into upskiller if you want to get advanced skill training. And you can also go into incubator if you do not want to get a job, you want to create a job instead. You have an idea, you have the skills already, so you have a team to work with. Do not worry, incubator is also there for you to stay. So again, this is divided into different steps. You have the pre-bootcamp, which you guys have already done. You've successfully navigated through that journey. And then we have the bootcamp, which is starting next week. The hackathon, it is always the most interesting part of the project, actually. So be on the lookout for an exciting program. And then the post-bootcamp, which is the mentorship and the other products as well. So thank you. And then before I leave, I will be introducing our trainers as well. Our trainers. So we agree with me that our trainers are the real heroes of this whole thing. If we plan all the programs, we have all the ideas, but there is nobody to teach you, we are not going nowhere. So this is why we are very grateful for all our trainers. So we are thrilled to present the extraordinary team of trainers who will be leading you through an incredible learning journey during the Girls in Tech program. And each trainer will bring a unique set of skills, practice, and passion to inspire you and also guide you towards success. So they're working tirelessly behind back door to make the training a seamless experience for you all. Starting with, I'll be starting with the product management track, where we have May Mohammed, Madav Ledela, Anu Smalley, Femi Odelusi, Adeyinka Akeju, Sabine Candid, Catherine Simpson, and Evelyn Tian. You will notice that majority of these trainers are not sounding African or Nigerian. Yes, we are bringing you international training words that are skills in agile processes, product management, and Scrum. And then for Scrum Mastery, we also have Catherine Simpson, Anu Smalley, Anja Steady, Joke, Fanzemil, Judinia, Lonnie Weaver Johnson, Sambin Candice, Cherry Silas, and Kim Antelo. And then we have other trainers as well. The slide before this, yeah. So artificial intelligence, we have Victoria Ogunga, who is also our past trainer for the previous. Thank you for joining us again. We have Mayowa Egbeyawo, thank you so much for also joining for the artificial intelligence track. And then we have content development. We have Olamide Akodu and Samara Preye Michael, who are our past trainers for the previous bootcamp as well. Thank you for joining us to create a wonderful experience for these beautiful girls and ladies. And we have Ezenyua Priska Nwaneka for the data science track and machine. We have Adeyemi Jumoke. Thank you for all you've been doing as well. We see you and we appreciate your good work. We have Esther Michael and Oluwatobi Oduyebo. Thank you so much. And we have Olatunji Oluwaseun, Oluwaferanmi Aino, and Adiola Adegoke for the UI UX design tracks. I'm sure some of our trainers are also on this call right now. And thank you so much. Those are the wonderful people that will be making this magic with us in the next couple of weeks. We have Joshua Theophilus, who is also the head of curriculum development at AfricaAgility. who is also our training lead in the branding and marketing. We have Olale Konfayemi, Oladayo Odumosu, Gracious Ezirim, who are also trainers for the branding and marketing track. And we have Mayowa and Obu Ugochukwu for backend development. Thank you, heroes. It will be nice to also have you say hello to our girls. I'm sure you are going to be interacting with them by next week, Monday, from next week, Monday upward. So, and to our African queens, get ready to be inspired, motivated, and empowered.
Thank you so much, Farida, for giving us an overview of what this bootcamp is about, as well as introducing our trainers to us. If you are going to be under the School for Branding and Marketing, online branding and marketing, I am personally giving a heads up and shout out and good reviews about the trainers that are lined up. You see the likes of Joshua, Mr. Laleko, Oladayo, and Gracious. They did a wonderful job taking us through, classes under the online branding and marketing. And I am sure that the teachers or the trainers for the other tracks, are also qualified to, give you the best. So don't worry, you are in for a very, very good ride. Thank you once again, Farida, for taking us through what bootcamp is, as well as who our trainers are. We'll be moving to the next thing on the agenda, which is the inspirational talk. You will all agree with me that we all need this extra ginger. We all need this, vibe to set us on the right, track, to also put our spirits, open us up, and allow us to be ready mentally, psychologically, physically for this bootcamp. When Frances was speaking, she said, at a point you would want to give up. And it's true, especially for some of us who combine work with this, who combine school with this, who combine business with this. At my time as well, I was tempted to give up, but I didn't. I made sure that I gave my time and also ensured that my determination was, optimum. So we're going to be listening to this inspirational talk that would, set the pace for the start, as well as, the in-between and the end of this bootcamp, for those that are lucky to have been chosen, for those that are blessed to have been made a part of this program. And who is going to be giving us this inspirational talk? No other person than Jennifer Kadela. Before I give her the floor, I would like to, let us be aware of who Jennifer Kadela is. Jennifer is an exceptional technology executive renowned for her ability to spearhead end-to-end digital transformation with Fortune 500 global enterprises. She is an advisory board member at AfricaAgility and also a senior vice president for strategy and operation at Wolters Kluwer, IT organization. As a visionary leader, Jennifer effectively breaks down long-standing silos, aligning technology with enterprise strategy and impactful change. Our accomplishments have earned our recognition as an award-winning author, leveraging our extensive technical expertise to provide innovative solutions for diverse business challenges. Our proficiency in agile methodology enables us to orchestrate the development of responsive and scalable architecture. She is a motivational force, known for revitalizing underperforming technology organizations, fostering diversity, and thereby achieving exceptional results. We will be giving the floor now, opening it up for Jennifer to inspire us on why we should ensure that we see this through to the end. Jennifer, you have the floor.
That was incredible. Thank you so much. Sounds, when I hear it back, it's almost surreal. It doesn't sound like me. I would say I am first and foremost a mother. I have 2 young children. I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a caregiver. And I also as they say, put my pants on one leg at a time. So I am just one person. And, you know, I was listening in the beginning to Anu and Francis, and it's incredible. I'm so grateful to have been chosen to be part of today. You know, I really commend all of you, because there's courage even in just applying for this, and knowing that, you know, you will be able to have this opportunity to really be able to grow. And being part of a boot camp like this, being part of a program like this is so vitally important. Education is important. And my path really began with my Scrum Master certification. But I'm here today to really be able to talk to you about overcoming hardships. How do we focus on the power of positivity? How do we learn from our failures? How do we stay grounded in order to achieve success in life? Because I believe in life, your legacy, when you look at your legacy, every life you've touched is what your legacy is. And I hope to do that today. And Anu, when you look at the lives that you've touched, what an incredible legacy that you're leaving. You know, any life and every life is, in my opinion, enhanced by the heart space that you give and that you share. And I believe that empowerment comes when you all make a decision of how will you use yourself and everything that you've been given to serve that which is greater than yourself. I believe also that empowerment is authority. It's the signed permission slip to be able to actually seize the day. It's the process of getting stronger, more confident, more engaged, and moving through the world without an apology. It's the ability to take charge of your own life. You claim your right, you take that charge, because you have earned your place here, as they all said before me. You are in the top percent of those, the top talent of all of the women who have applied. So own it and recognize it. We know that no one's journey has been seamless or smooth. We know that everyone experiences hardships. And if you haven't, you will. You will hit a dead end. You will hit a failure, a crisis, a difficult time based on what has happened. And there is something, I promise you, to be learned. There's something that is teaching you in every single lesson. So understand it, look at it with a microscope, lean into it, because I encourage you, it's important. There's steps along the way, and at times, some will feel smoother than others. And you may be sitting here wondering perhaps what hardships that I've faced in life myself. And I will say that, again, recognizing that everyone's is unique, and certainly mine is no harder. And that's not the reason why I want to share this today. The reason why I want to share a little bit about myself and my life is because if I can even just give one of you some encouragement that it does get better, that's really my goal. So early in my life, I had great parents. I was very lucky to have great parents. We grew up in poverty ourselves. And then early in my life, my mother got sick. And so I was a caregiver even when I was a child. I was a caregiver for my mother, and I was a caregiver for my younger sister. And my mother was actually sick for most of my life, and my father traveled a lot. So that left me to basically be the caregiver for my.
Sorry, please, can you mute yourself? Sorry, Jennifer.
No, that's okay. The hardships of having to work really, really hard to be able to pay for an education, it's difficult. And then on top of that, when you have family that you also have to take care of, you typically put yourself at the bottom, right? We all do that, whether we're parents, whether we're caregivers for siblings, whatever it is that you're doing, a lot of the times we put ourselves at the end, and that becomes hard to push through, but you have to push through. I found myself in a situation where I was going to school and then the hospital, and then I would come home and take care of my sister, and then I would study, and then I started the day all over again, right? I was actually telling Anu about a story as well the last time we spoke, about how I was in school and I thought, because I really didn't understand what I was learning, that I would go to my professor and ask for help. And instead of providing help, he asked, or he told me that if he was going to help me, that I would have to go to his house and cook for him. And so I said no. And I will tell you, as someone who has done not too bad in my life, I did very badly in that class. So that was not my finest hour, but we all have choices. That's the other component of this. We have choices. And just because you hit a rock does not mean that that's where you stop. Shortly after graduating, I also found out I had cancer. And that was hard. It was hard because I had spent my whole life where I felt like I was struggling and where I felt like I had to care for everyone else. And suddenly I was in a position where I had to care for myself. And that was not natural for me. But I chose to focus on what was positive and what I could control. And that was really important. I have 2 wonderful children, but I've lost 3 in pregnancies. I have been passed over for promotions in my work because I was pregnant or because I was female, for whatever reason it might have been. I was told I would never be an executive by a mother and a woman who I looked up to. I would never be an executive if I wanted to have children. My father, who I worked really hard to have his support and to have his encouragement and for him to be proud of me, does not know who I am today. He has Alzheimer's. And so now I must care for him too. And there are so many other hardships that I could share with you. I know that you all are facing hardships every single day. You all might have grown up in poverty. You may have experienced violence. You may have experienced abuse. You may have lost loved ones. You may have been discriminated against because of your gender, race, or religion. Life is hard. I don't need to tell you that. And there are moments that feel cruel. And there's going to be moments where you question everything. But I promise you, there is nothing that you cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot overcome if you believe in yourself. I am not the most skilled in technology. I went to school and I learned very basic business and psychology, but I'm positive. And I've built my confidence, and I urge you to use what is hard and challenging in your life to create the fire in your belly, to create the fire that you need to push through. Because I want you to know that you're not alone. You are strong and you are capable of overcoming any challenge that comes your way, no matter how big or how small. because the first step to overcoming that is to acknowledge it. It's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad, but don't let it consume you. Don't let it consume you. Use it to drive you, and then focus on the power of positivity. Because when you focus on the power, it helps you to get and see the good in every single situation that you face. It's going to help you to stay motivated. It's going to help you to be hopeful when you feel lost or when things get difficult, because they will. And one way to do that is to practice gratitude. Every day, take a minute and think about the things that you're thankful for. Think about the fact that you're here in this program. Think about the fact that you've been given this opportunity to learn. It could be as simple, however, of having a roof over your head, food to eat, or a loving family. It can be anything, but focus on the good. And surround yourself with positive people if you can. The people that you have here, every single woman that is here, these are the people who will lift you up. These are the people who will believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself, because I have faced that myself. And I hope that I've at least shown you that failure is always going to be a part of life. Everyone fails. But how do you look at the failure? What do you learn from the failure? The failure is not important. The learning is what is important. That is what you should take with you. That is what you should build, because you can remember that and you won't do it again. And that makes you smarter than the person next to you. Whatever failure you've experienced does not define you. It does not define you. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay true to yourself, to who you are. Use your authentic power. I heard Oprah talk about this one time. I love Oprah. And she talked about authentic power being the kind of power that cannot be taken away from you. Does not look at fame. It's not about the size of your house. It's when she said the personality, your personality, comes to serve the energy of your soul. When you can align who you are, who you become in the world, to what you do in the world, is when your personality serves the soul. You have to trust in something, trust in yourself, connect the dots. Do not lose faith. Work will fill such a tremendous part of your life. So make sure you love what you do and do not settle. And most importantly, please don't be afraid to ask for help, because when you're facing a challenge, there are other people who care about you, like the people here. And there are so many other people who would be willing to help. And I genuinely know that you all can achieve greatness if you just put your mind to it and you remember who you are and you stay true to yourself, you empower yourself and use your authentic power to be able to get you to the next level. Your dreams will absolutely become your reality, I promise you. So thank you all for listening. And thank you again for having me today. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. This
Thank
inspiration talk was something I didn't think I needed as a person. But
Thank you so
you
much,
have
ma'am.
been able to tell us why we must find strength in ourselves. While you were speaking, I was finding it hard to keep the tears from rolling, because I cannot seem to connect who is speaking right now to whose resume, I just read, and then your life's experiences. I kept on asking myself, is it possible that these are two different people? But it's you, it's just you. And I find it really inspiring that your life is relatable. Every girl here, past and present, are going through stuff. I've gone through stuff. Some have been able to share this stuff with others. Some have just, decided to keep it to themselves. But hearing from you, saying that you have heard someone say you would never become an executive, see yourself become an executive, rise above every challenge is something that everyone here is able to relate to. Thank you for inspiring us. Jennifer, we see you and we are sending the universe to you. We are asking that the universe be kind to you and be kind to your family. And we are asking also that the universe, gives you more wins and successes that we will celebrate with you. While Jennifer was inspiring us with her talk, she made mention of some things that I think we all need to think about. She said that there's even courage in applying, that you applied for this cohort and you have been successful. Is courage enough for you to think that you can see yourself through this program, irrespective of the challenges that are going to crop up, whether financial, whether health-wise, whether business-wise? Please see yourself that you have what it takes to finish. You have started already and you have all that it takes to complete this program successfully. Jennifer also mentioned that you need to own your power. In every one of us is the power to achieve. Please rise up to that power and ensure that you use the power positively to achieve your dreams for signing up for this bootcamp. She also mentioned that there will be challenges, so don't even think that this is going to be an easy ride. But don't worry, you are going to overcome those challenges. Also, do not be afraid to ask for help. If you encounter any challenge while undergoing this bootcamp, please be free to ask any one of our trainers, any one of our teachers for help, and be sure that together we will achieve great things. Once again, Jennifer, we're saying thank you for that highly, truly inspirational talk. We'll be moving to the next thing on the agenda. We're going to be giving the floor to Umwore. Umwore, are you here?
Yes, I am.
All right. Umwore is going to be recognizing our sponsors and partners. She is Precious, and she will be taking the floor now to introduce to us or recognize our sponsors, our partners, who are ensuring that this dream of AfricaAgility stays alive. Precious, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bolanle, and every other person that has spoken. So just like we know, this is a free bootcamp and it's going to be virtual, and everything you experience in this bootcamp, all the events, all the lessons you learn from this bootcamp was made possible by these special brands and companies that were able to partner with us for this bootcamp. For here, we have the Agile Academy, we have the Black Brain, the Data Vault, the GABA Smart Center, the Octave Incorporation, the Platform Capital, and the Scrum Alliance. And as someone that's gone through the bootcamp, I'm really, really glad that you guys get to experience this, because I had so much fun when it was my time, and it was really something that impacted me so much. And let's just give a kind of let's appreciate our branding, our partners that made it possible for us to be here today and to get all this for free. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, and
Thank
in
you so
addition
much.
to what, sorry, Bolanle,
All right.
I just want to
No
drop
problem.
one or two things in addition to
Please
what
go
Precious
ahead.
has said. So we have the Agile Academy also, just like she said, they are providing us the space for you to learn the LMS platform, especially for Scrum Mastery and product management. And Octave Technology specifically too, they are providing us, some of the trainers we have also are also provided by them. So we say a very big thank you to you, including Scrum Alliance also. So we'll be collaborating with Scrum Alliance to give certification, specialist certification in product management and Scrum Mastery, which is CSM for Scrum Mastery, that's Certified Scrum Mastery. That's an internationally recognized certificate that is that is globally recognized as well. So, and this certificate is worth over $1,500. Yes, you heard me right. And then also, we also have the CSPO, that's Certified Scrum Product Owner certification as well for people in product management. So these are something huge and something very, very valuable. So we are also using this opportunity to encourage you to take the training seriously. The training is going to be challenging and it's going to be survival of the fittest, meaning that if by any means you are not taking it serious, you are not attending classes, you are losing out on some of the opportunities. Remember, it's not only the certificate or about the knowledge, it's also your success in GIT also determines how you be able to transition into our other products like mentor, incubate, upskiller. So I encourage you all to take the training seriously, have a sense of self-leadership, self-inspired learning, and of course work together to make the most out of this training. Teamwork also, I will recommend that to you. Work with your teams, even if you don't understand any training track from what your tutor has taught you. You can have a meeting with your peers, people who were able to understand better. I understand that we all have different rate at which we understand things. So you might want to let your peers explain to you after class so that you can imbibe it and be able to make use of the knowledge. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this is a rare opportunity and you might not have the opportunity to get a fully funded scholarship like us again. We are charging you to take it with all a iota of seriousness. And once again, congratulations, everybody. Over to you, Bolanle. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Precious. Thank you. Farida, thank you also. We need to stay grateful to the people that are giving us this opportunity. If we would be paying this, it's maybe out of the reach of many of us, but we are getting this free of charge. It's important that we, appreciate our sponsors. It is important that we appreciate those that are keeping this vision alive. I am seeing a couple of raised hands. Of course, the next thing on the agenda is that we'll be having a question and answer session with some of the tutors. But before we give them the floor, before we start to do that, if you have questions, if you have areas that you need clarification on, please feel free to type those questions in the chat box. There are people that would monitor the questions and also get them back across to us so that our tutors can answer them. If you have areas where you need clarification, please type your concerns in the chat box. We would get back to you with answers. I would like to, before calling on the tutors that would be clarifying things for us, that would be answering questions, it is important that you understand that there are support mechanisms in place for all students in this particular cohort. Just like in the past cohort, you will not be left alone. Your hands are going to be held from the beginning of the program till the last day of the program. There's an hackathon that would, test your creative abilities to work in a team, that would also test your ability to come up with a solution to a problem that you and your group members may have recognized and seen that there's a need, to provide answers or tech solutions to. So I'm talking from experience. Once we begin the bootcamp itself, we are going to be placed in a group belonging to all members. That is, if you are in online and branding marketing track, for example, there would be a WhatsApp platform that every one of you will be added to so that you'll be able to relate. And then there will be people that will be there serving as administrators to, take your question, take your consent, mark attendance, and see how you are progressing. So don't worry, your answers are going to be held throughout the process. Get your questions typed, get your areas of clarifications typed. We are going to be reading them out. Our facilitators, our trainers will start to, look at them and then answer these questions. So if you have, I'm still seeing hands raised. Please do not raise your hand, just type your questions in the chat box. Type your areas of clarifications in the chat box and we are going to get back to you. We're giving us some few minutes to do that.
So for the breakout room, we are sending everybody to the breakout room. Watch out for a pop-up called Breakout or Join Breakout Room on your screen. So please watch out for that. We've already named the breakout room by track name. So you are allowed to join the breakout room of your track. So just choose your track when the pop-up comes up, choose your track and your trainers will be there waiting for you. This is going to be a 20-minute session, but I think it shouldn't be more than 15 minutes. We'll be checking in on you and we will close the breakout room when we know that there are lesser questions. So everybody, I want you to pay attention to your screen. You will see a pop-up called Join Breakout Room. Click the pop-up, join the room that is attached to your track. If you have any challenges, please stay behind and we can guide you. So I'm going to open the breakout room now. So watch out for the pop-up. Trainers, please also join your breakout room as well. Each of the breakout rooms has been labeled with the track name. So have fun in the breakout room. If you don't know how to join the breakout room, please speak up now. Let's help. Look for the pop-up.
Ma'am, is it possible to send it again?
I haven't seen any pop-up on my screen.
So can
Can you
somebody
send it
help?
again?
There's no
looking at-
pop-up here too.
Okay, everybody hold on. Don't panic, hold on. Can you mute yourself again, please? Yeah, thank you. So I am, what's it called? I'm the host, so my options is different from yours. So can any of the team members help me? If you are not a co-host, where do you find Join Breakout Room? Is it up?
Okay, just look below where you see the controls. You're going to see breakout.
I think if you're on your laptop, you could just see the if you're on your laptop, just look at the options that are below where you see your participant chat. You see a four square that is together that is called breakout room. Just click on that. You see the list of breakout rooms, and then you can just join anyone you want. If you're on your phone, you are going to want to click on the three dots that is at the extreme left of your phone. Click on that and locate where it's written breakout room. Click on that, you see the list of breakout rooms that are available, and then join any of the rooms. Is anybody still having any issue with that?
So some people are dropping comments. It's showing on the top left of your phone, if you're on the phone, on the top left.
Okay. I'm sorry, if it's not joining, just know that it's your network. You might want to check the strength of your network connection and try again.
Okay, we still have a lot of people here.
It's also showing on the top left corner of your phone. If you're using your phone, just touch your screen. You will see 4 squares and it says breakout room under it. So just click on it and join your track.
For the person that asked for product design, it is called UI UX, not product design. So just go to UI UX. That's for product design.
Hello, I'm using my laptop and I still can't see the different rooms. Please. My network is very good.
Can you see the 4 square that is written breakout rooms?
Where, please? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen it now. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi, sorry, I'm trying to join and they're telling me that I've not joined. Like I've gotten to the first square, I've clicked on the join button, but I see my name and in bracket they're like not.
That's because you have not joined a specific breakout room. What track are you on?
I'm on artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. You would see once you click breakout room, it will say unassigned. That's the list of people that have not joined any breakout room. Please click on the cursor that is showing in front of that unassigned. So you would see, product management. If you click again, it will see Scrum Mastery.
Sorry, Bolanle.
Yes.
Sorry, Bolanle. You're a co-host, so your what you be seeing is different from what they are saying. So I'm sorry, the person that asks, you just have to click on the breakout room. You'll see a list of rooms, and you said you are in artificial intelligence. You could just navigate artificial intelligence, click on join. You see join artificial intelligence, yes or no. Click on yes, and it's going to take you to the room. It might take a while.
Okay, it might take a while because I've been clicking and it's not.
Also, I could just you from here. What's your name?
Sorry, product design is called UI UX, not product design. The room is called UI UX.
What's your name? Let me see you from here.
Amarachi Akaniro Priscilla. Okay.
Please, if you're a co-host, there are some people that can't join because of network. Maybe you could just drop the participant, just drop the name of track you want to join so that someone can actually assign you to the room if you're finding it difficult.
Well, this is Mr. T. I'm a co-host, but I don't belong to any of the groups, so you can just call me out.
Sorry, I would like to.
Sorry, who just spoke now?
Sorry,
Uncle
please,
T.
I'm not seeing the one for UI UX.
Please, what's your name? Like, what did you save your name as on this call? So I'll just assign you right now. I can do that as a co-host. I can assign you to your group right now.
Victoria, my name is Victoria.
Victoria right now. On this Zoom call.
Emeribe.
Victoria.
Okay, yes, Victoria.
So I'm saying just Victoria, only Victoria, right?
Yes, Victoria.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Product design, UI UX.
UI UX. Okay, great. I've sent to you right now. Who else is not?
Okay, sorry, I'm also trying to join.
What's your name?
Can't join. Eniola Afolabi, artificial intelligence.
Eniola Afolabi. Please hold on, one after the other. Eniola Afolabi. Is that the name you used for this Zoom call? Okay, great. Where do you artificial intelligence?
Yes.
There is no artificial intelligence right now. AG, the artificial intelligence track is not here.
Are you sure?
Yes, you just created separate. It remains artificial intelligence.
Oh, okay.
But I can see artificial intelligence here.
Oh, I did. Now it's there.
That the main...
Already 79 people there.
Yes, I can see it. I would also like to join artificial intelligence.
Okay, I can't move artificial intelligence right now. Any other track that's aside from artificial intelligence, any other person, I can't move artificial.
Artificial intelligence can just drop it.
Okay, everybody hold on.
On the
So
chat, so
everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. So those that can see artificial intelligence, can you help add while Bully is doing others? So I think the best thing is for everybody so just put have you found it? So can people that are here, can you put something in the chat room so that we can add you? I'm going to back-end development. They're asking for me.
Okay, thank you.
I was invited here, Anna.
All right.
Yeah, I think we need help muting people.
Oh, are you not a co-host?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I can do it in the breakout room. Let me see if I go out, if I can do it. Okay, actually I've muted somebody that has been, let me see. There's another interference coming in, but I don't know from where. Please, can you mute yourself if you're not speaking? Who is that person? I'm trying to find the person. Omara, please don't unmute yourself. Please do not unmute yourself again. You are causing distraction. Anna, I think you are good.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so welcome back from the breakout sessions. We are now going to be attending to questions that were dropped in the chat box. So we noted a few of these questions that have been dropped in the chat box while people were in the breakout sessions. And I'll be reading some out. And please, when I read them out, I need some, please give answers to them from, from AfricaAgility. These are questions that some of these participants are having issues, sorting out by themselves or having clear directions out. Let's start with the person who asked whether they can change their track from one track, because there are tracks you already chose while you were attempting to join this particular bootcamp. So somebody asked if they could change their track from what they chose at the beginning, now that they are more aware of the different tracks that we. So please, can somebody give us an answer to that, so that others who have that at the back of their mind can be able to.
So I will quickly answer to that. The answer is no, you can change your track. Next question. I'm really conversant, so I'm careful of time so that we can round up. So the answer is no, you can't change your track.
Yes. Somebody also asked that they heard something about the hackathon and that if it will be physical. So please, clarification on hackathon, physical attendance of hackathon, and whether participation in the hackathon is also a basis for the issuance of certificates for graduation. So please, we need answers to that.
So hackathon is virtual because we're going to put you in cross-functional team, cross-functional Scrum team, and we have girls from 30 African countries attending this bootcamp. So your hackathon challenge is going to be virtual. And only the people that fully participate in the hackathon challenge will receive certificates of completion. And for those taking Scrum Master and Product Management track, it's very, very important for you to 100% participate. Otherwise, you're not going to get the professional certification from Scrum Alliance. And also for those attending the bootcamp, I think there was a question around that. You need to meet, is it 80% or 90% of attendance? Farida, help me here. 80%. Yeah, so 80% of attendance. So you've listened to all the inspirational talk. Do not allow anything to impede you from being here. Any limitation that comes your way, please just ride over it. You need 80% of attendance because we are going to be marking attendance. You need to meet 80% of attendance to qualify as AfricaAgility graduate and for you to move to the next program that we have, which is mentorship and getting a job. Bolanle. Next question. Bola, next question.
Hello?
Yeah, next question.
I think it's my connection. All right. So they also asked if the internships are virtual. Somebody also asked if the internships are purely virtual or there are mixed, internship opportunities.
It's organization. It depends on organization. So if they want you to come to the office, you have to go to the office. So it's organization specific. We can't answer that question for you.
All right. They also wanted to be sure about this, answers it, whether the internship is paid or it will be, without payment.
It also depends on organization, but most internship has been paid.
All right. So those were the questions that I saw while we were all in the breakout sessions. We would like to go next. I do not know whether there's any of the tutor here that would like to talk. If there are, we would like to give them the opportunity to say something. But if not, we'll be moving to the next thing on our agenda, which is the closing note or the closing remark by Boluwatife Oloruntola.
So I know there are some specific questions that have been asked around Scrum Mastery, and I joined a little ahead, Sabine, and also Kathy giving some answers. I would really love to have my international speaker just pop up if you are still here to say hello. We want to recognize you and we want to appreciate you. These trainers are very, very expensive. We can never afford them, but they are giving their time for free to empower you ladies in the field of Scrum Master and product ownership. So please, I would love you to just unmute yourself and say hello. I don't know if UK is still here. I saw Sabine, I saw Kathy. I don't know who is still here. So please unmute yourself and say something. Yeah, I've seen you now. Catherine, I've seen you. You are muted. Just say hello. We want to appreciate you. We want to recognize you. You are still muted. Yeah, I'm still seeing Sabine. Sabine, you can unmute yourself. Miss May is here as well. She doesn't want to say anything. Sabine, just say hi. Okay, she said hi, though she's still muted. I don't know if May.
They said they can't unmute themselves.
Okay.
They said the host is not letting.
Because we've muted them permanently. Oh, wow. Let's see.
Can you unmute?
Am I the person that did it? I'm not, am I?
You're the host.
Ah, okay. All right, can you unmute now? Does it work?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's working.
Yes, it's working.
It's not that I didn't say anything. I just could not say anything. So, Anu, I think this has been a chance I have been waiting for somehow. So I think it is, you say we are quite well paid to European standards maybe, but this is really something that I really love doing from my heart, to really to see so many enthusiastic people, so many people who really want to learn something and who are not forced to go to a training, but who really do it voluntarily, and who have taken already who have been chosen among so many participants. So I really admire your work, and that you give us a chance to take over a slot of only 3 hours, and that's really not a investment for such a huge goal and such a great vision that you explained in the beginning. So thank you very much for organizing this and giving us the chance to be part of this. It's really great.
Thank you so much, Sabine. Catherine?
I just second what Sabine said. And I think I love Scrum. That's why I do what I do. And the chance to get to share that passion and how it can actually make a difference in the world and in the work that people are going to do is such a privilege. So I've just been so inspired listening to your opening and seeing all these gorgeous faces of people who are so inspired that I'm so excited to meet you all on Wednesday and just be part of this journey with you. Truly, Anu, I'm just so moved by the work that you're all doing and all of the people and how much you had to do to get here is truly inspiring. So it's really made my day to be on this call with you. And I just am so excited to be with you over the next couple of weeks.
Thank you so much, Catherine. I don't know if we
I
have
love
any
you.
of our.
Please someone to answer my questions.
So can we take your question after, because we need to finish and we need to be agile and stay within time box. I think we only schedule 2 hours. So Abasi Freke, we would answer your question. Can you ask it again and we can respond in the Zoom chat? I don't know if May is still here, and I think Yoke has left. And thank you, Farida, you called her joke. Her name is Yoke. All right. So I would love to call, I think it's Boluwatife. Okay, now you're back, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Anli, over.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sabine. Thank you so much, Catherine, for offering your time. Thank you for, being a part of this event. I would like to, go to the last thing that we have on the agenda, which is the closing note, closing address, closing remark by Boluwatife or Oloruntola. Boluwatife, you have the floor. Please let us have your closing note.
All right, thank you very much, Bolanle. So today, as we bring this orientation to a close, I'd like to take this moment to express my deepest gratitude and appreciation to the generous support of our sponsors, the dedication of our trainers, our keynote speakers, member of the executive board, the team at AfricaAgility, and our very own special advisor, Tayo Onosanya, and of course, the inspiring presence of all the incredible African queens in this room. Congratulations, queens, and may you all achieve greatness in your tech journey. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Boluwatife. Thank you,
Boluwatife.
Thank you, Anu.
Thank you to all the coaches.
Thank you, girls.
Thank
you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for
being a part of
here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Who have enjoyed this opening ceremony, the shout out and thumbs up
Thanks a
in
lot.
the comment
Thanks
box.
to people who are not in any WhatsApp group, so you can still join. Dropping the link to all of the WhatsApp groups.
Please, someone should answer my question. I've been asking
You have a question. Who is that person with a question?
If you have a question, please wait behind. We are still here to answer your question.
I've been raising it since the breakout.
Sorry.
Can you type?